Welcome back to the Playdate by Freshly Picked. I'm your host, Kaitlin Hansen.
And I'm Rachel Miller.
Rachel, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's your day been?
It's been good. Pretty
Good.
chill. Yeah.
Love a good chill day.
I know.
Well, I'm super excited to have you on again. As I said in the last episode, Rachel is my sister-in-law, and she's amazing, and I've been waiting to get her on the podcast. So super happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And this is one of my favorite episodes to record. These are our Mom Confessionals. So these are written in confessions from all of you when we put up those question boxes or when people DM us. So keep them coming. We always want to hear the Mom Confessionals, and this is a safe place to air whatever confessional you have. So should we get into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and start us off. This one says, my kid told a man today with a prosthetic leg that he had a cool peg leg. That is cool.
I feel like that probably happens like all the time. Though.
I'm sure. I'm sure. And I bet the guy was just like, okay, that's great.
You can't help it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like kids just come from like such an innocent and pure place that they like don't even understand.
Yeah.
But that's a great learning opportunity.
That's true.
Where you can be like, it's
People
not
are
a peg
different.
leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
that's a good way to think about it. Yeah. Like a teaching opportunity.
Yes.
That's true.
I've had so many of those moments too where it's like, don't say that.
But they don't know.
They don't know. They don't know.
Can't even be mad.
And it's like, they don't know that it's like a offensive thing or...
Yeah. And she's probably only ever seen pirates with peg legs. Like
exactly,
she would have
pirates.
No clue.
Yeah. No, that's true. Okay, this one's you.
When I tell my daughter she's been a good girl and can stay up late, I close my curtains and blinds and put my other children down an hour earlier so she can stay up an hour late and still get to bed on time. That's genius.
I know. I'm like, why have I not been doing that?
Honestly, that is so smart.
Wow. I think I'm going to try that tonight.
I was going to say, this isn't even like a confessional. This is just like...
That's a mom hack.
Good parenting tips.
Wow.
That's a really good one.
Honestly, good on ya.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, this one says, I pooped my pants in Home Goods on vacation, and my daughter had to bring me in new pants.
You know, she probably was thrilled to help, honestly.
Yeah, and like, she probably has accidents.
Yeah, like it's probably happened to her, and so she's like, oh, I know how to handle this. This has happened to me. Like, it probably was just like a friend bonding moment.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm a frequent Home Goods shopper, and there is something about, I don't know if it's the fluorescent lights. I don't know that I just like feel comfortable there. There's like, that's the store that I'm like, oh gosh.
Well, people say that about like Barnes & Noble.
Oh, do they?
That's like a thing with
like
Barnes
you just
&
feel
Noble.
at home?
Everyone's like, immediately they just have to like poop also. Like,
yeah.
They just are comfortable, yeah.
That's so funny. And you know what? So many people have pooped their pants. Your brother says I'm sure he has. No, not. So I'm married to her brother, not Eric, but he says this. There's people that poop their pants and then there's liars. And I agree with that. Have you not?
I was about to agree with you, and then I was like, wait, actually,
you're like, what?
I don't know that I can.
I'm sure you have.
Peed pants,
you
yes.
will.
Peed pants, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about poop.
Let's just normalize it. It's fine. It's fine.
But like, I don't judge other people if they do that.
Yeah. I'm a tummy trouble gal, so like, you know, whatever. Whatever.
Okay. I farted in public and it was stinky, so I blamed it on my 1-year-old.
I love that.
Okay, I feel like kids and dogs, you totally can do that.
That's what they're there for.
Yes.
Like, if you can't blame it on your kid, like,
yeah,
you're not living.
As long as they can't speak for themselves.
No, they're just
blame
tiny.
it on them.
They don't even know what you're saying. A 1-year-old, great.
Yeah, they don't care.
I'm going to try that. Just kidding. This is giving me all kinds of ideas. Okay. Wow, this one's lots of like poop and potty stuff this time. This one says, I secretly hope my kids only poop when my husband is home because I get sick of being the one that has to change all of the stinky diapers.
You know, I feel like I get that.
Yeah, that's fair.
To be like, You need to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Like when I'm not there. Yeah.
100%. I tell Eric too, I'm like, okay, your turn.
Yeah.
And he's always like happy to help. But yeah, when you are always changing the stinky diapers, it sometimes is just like a lot where you're like, I just can't deal with any more poop
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry the kids were being an absolute nightmare and wouldn't get in the car. That's my excuse whenever I'm running late, which is almost all the time. Or most of the time.
Love.
Yeah.
Again,
that's what kids are for.
100%. I used to be such a punctual person, and like actually being late is one of like, not for other people. I don't care when other people are late.
Right.
But when I'm late, it drives me bonkers, and I just can never be on time anymore.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work out. So,
Well, and leaving, like being late and leaving an event, be like, oh, I have to get back for my kids,
oh,
or
yeah, it's great.
I already do that with dogs. I'm like, I have to let the dogs out. Sorry, I
Yeah.
have to leave.
Like, oh, they're
like it's great.
freaking out. Got to get them home. No, that's smart. Okay, this one says, my almost 1.5-year-old daughter loves eating the dog's dry food. It's a fight to keep her out of the bowl every morning and evening when we feed the dogs.
That's so funny.
My Nora loved dog food.
Just would straight up eat it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's probably not like toxic. It's for dogs.
I get like a healthy kind.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not good.
well, yeah.
But they're not going to like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should like.
No, I mean, like, don't
food.
feed your kids dog food. But if they get dog
a nibble
food,
every once in a while, it's going to kill them probably.
you know what? My siblings, when I was younger, tried to get me to eat like the milk bones and stuff.
Oh,
I did it, and like I am here today.
Yeah.
So
no, I remember eating. Me and Jorgen, my brother, ate the pepperoni.
Oh, the pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni. Yeah.
Oh, I've tried that too. It's sick.
It's disgusting. But it looks. Oh, that one looks a little too similar to human food.
Yeah, it looks like one of those like a chomp.
Yeah,
a chomp stick.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I had that, I'm sure Nora would try to eat it. She loves every time we go to the gas station, she goes, beef stick.
She loves a chomp.
She loves a good beef stick.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think that's fair. The worst part is though, like the dog food breath.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember picking up Nora and I'm like, did you eat dog food? And she's like, yeah.
It's just was
happy about it.
I feel like kids and dogs is like a tough combination. Because what do? You have to feed your dog. You have to have your kids there.
Yeah. And my dogs are grazers. What about your dogs?
Oh, yeah. Same. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do when we have a baby.
Yeah.
Because the food's just there.
And the water bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I got so sick of cleaning up the water bowl.
Just all the time.
Just dump city.
Well, and I feel like kids just like magnet to that stuff too. Like you can't even hide it from them. They just find it.
Nothing is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. I wish my kids looked more like me and not their dad. That's fair. I feel like everyone probably wants their kids to kind of look like them. Even if you love your spouse and like obviously you're attracted to your spouse, you're probably like, especially as like the mom, you're like, I carried that baby for 9 months just for it to look like its dad.
I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah. I'm like, do you think my kids look like more like me or like Eric?
I feel like yours are actually a combination of both.
Yeah, I think so too. I thought, and they like look like each other, but now they're like getting separate looks too.
Like look like siblings, but for sure their own person.
But people always say that Liv is my mini me. They're like, oh, she's your twin.
Like your personalities too are really similar. So I feel like
maybe that's why we butt heads.
Maybe you guys just vibe. But
yeah,
not always.
That's funny. That's fair.
I think that is fair. I feel like they say the oldest daughter looks like the dad.
Oh, really?
That's
well,
what I've heard.
When Liv was born, I was like, oh my gosh, she's Eric's twin.
But that was part of it is they say that it looks like the dad because of like an evolutionary thing of like the dad like accepting the baby. Like he won't accept it unless it
Wait, is this like a conspiracy theory? Is this real life? This is
I don't know. It's on TikTok, so you never
It's true. If it's on TikTok, it's true.
But no, I saw it on TikTok and they said that like apes will do it or something. Like if it doesn't look like the dad's like, no, that's not my kid.
No.
And then like eventually
that is so funny. I bet it's real.
It probably is.
Yeah, that sounds.
TikTok has never lied to me.
You sold me. Okay, this says pregnant and I can't stand the way my husband smells.
Okay, I feel like this is like very common. I feel like all of my friends have said this.
My best friend said that too. She's like, I can't even like be close to him because just like the way that he smells makes her sick.
Yeah. That's so funny. I feel like I haven't experienced that, but I did make him stop using like body sprays because just like strong body sprays, I'm like, I cannot, pregnant, like I cannot handle it.
I felt like that with my dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I only had one dog when I was pregnant, but
But
I was just like,
they just stink.
I love you so much, but like your breath.
It's so bad.
I had to get, I can't even remember the brand of it, but there's this like dog spray. I think it's called like Harry or something.
Oh, yeah.
There's a spray that smells like a volcano candle.
For dogs?
For dogs. And
like a dog, like
oh yeah,
cologne
I got
kind
like
of?
a subscription to it and
Oh
was
my
just like
gosh.
spraying it left and right. So and I got
Right,
breath
right.
spray and I'd have to like pry Ollie's mouth open and just like squirt it and he just like gag.
Would
But
hate it, but you're like, I'm not dealing with that.
it made it better so that I could actually be next to him.
That is so funny. People tell me, because I have a Pura, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't spray anything on my dogs, but when I take them other places, people are like, your dog smells like a volcano candle. And I
Ugh.
think it's because of my Pura.
That's like the best
I
thing
know, I'm like,
ever.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, you're like, I'll keep cranking
They say
that.
it's safe for pets, so I'm like, I think it's probably fine.
It's great. It's great
Yeah.
and they smell good and it's safe for everybody because you're happy.
Yeah. It's
I
turned
love
into
it.
like a Pura ad. They should sponsor.
Yes. Hey,
your
sponsor.
podcast.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for tuning in for this week's Mom Confessionals and keep them coming. We love to hear them. So hope you have a great day. Bye.